So, my dad, who is Christian, told me that since it's possible for us to discover more elements to put onto the periodic table, it's possible for spirits to exist. The difference between elements and spirits is that elements can be detected, measured, and discovered, whereas there is nothing to validate the existence of a spirit or a soul. He says just because you can't understand something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Well, with that logic, just because you can't understand the Zsadlfkjasdiagrb doesn't mean it doesn't exist. See what I did? Just as much merit. He says God exists, and he's there. Well, I could say Thor exists, and he's there. For something to be said to exist, it must be demonstrable. Saying that something exists isn't enough. Saying that it's possible for something to exist isn't enough. And saying we just don't understand something isn't enough. It's not enough to constitute existence. My dad says atheists are pompous because they claim to know everything. Do I claim to know everything if I say that this isn't a Dr. Pepper can? If I say that there's no reason to think that spirits or deities exist, it means that there's no reason. It doesn't mean that I'm claiming omniscience or that I know everything. It's not arrogance, it's rationality. There's a difference. My dad told me that just because I get inspired by something, that means I have a spirit. He says that's what the word inspire refers to, spirit. I have no problem with using the words spirit and soul in a poetic manner, but there's no reason to use them in a concrete, tangible, non-fictional manner. What could be said about a spirit? It's invisible, it's unperceivable, and it's too beyond the comprehension of humans? You might as well say that this Yoo-Hoo can is actually a Dr. Pepper can in disguise, and its real design is invisible, unperceivable, and too beyond the comprehension of humans. How does this shit make any fucking sense? If you want to speak of the unknown in terms of the unknown, like, I wonder if there are any elements that we haven't discovered, go right ahead. But if you're going to somehow conflate the traits of unknowable with possible, like coming up with something off the top of your head, saying that it's possible to exist just because you can't prove it, like saying that the Zsadlfkjasdiagrb could possibly exist, how fucking dare you call me the pompous one?